Hello there, Jay Johnson, windowpurchase.com. Welcome back to my website. If you found my videos helpful, please subscribe to my channel. If so, thank you very much. And I try to make my videos very specific and relevant. And if this is your first time here, just a little background on me is I've been in the industry since 2001, but I've also written 3 books on windows and doors since 2008. My last book that came out was Shopping for Windows 101, and that came out on Amazon, Kindle, and Barnes & Noble about 2 or 3 years ago. Anyway, the subject for today is, and again, this is specific to windows and doors, things to take in consideration when you're either buying a home or having a home constructed, a new construction home you're having built for you, or just moving from one home to the next, or maybe you're moving out of apartment into a home. I can't cover everything you should know, but I'm going to stick specifically to windows and doors. And the first thing would be, a lot of clients I speak with use the term builder's grade window, but then when I ask them exactly what is a builder grade window, explain to me what a better window is if it's not builder grade. And nobody really has a good explanation for it. Basically, here's the trap you fall into, especially if you're hiring a general contractor to build your house. They'll want to supply the windows and put the windows in, and most of the time, they're still not going to be very good windows or high-end windows. I don't care what you think is good or bad. I don't care if it's a big brand name or a local company or a heavily advertised company. I'm telling you right now that most windows and doors are nowhere near as good as you think. And therein lies the problem. And another thing, before I forget to mention it, so I'm just going to get it out of the way right now, a lot of times when they build these new construction homes, you typically get a 1-year warranty on everything in the house. 2 if you're lucky. But if you were to have bought a better window from a private window company, and that company actually uses their own installers, and they come out and install, you might have had a lifetime warranty on installation instead of 1 year. So those are some things to consider. I know it's convenient to just have your general contractor do it all, supply it all, install it all, but then after the 1 year, which is typical, there goes all your warranty stuff and it's gone. So to do a little bit more legwork, if you know how to do it, to get a better window or get a better door, have a longer warranty on it, is a win-win. So, a couple of things. Curved windows and doors. Anything that's got a curve. I don't care if it's a little curve or a big curve. Always costs more. Now, I'm not saying that a curved window that's made cheaply is going to cost more than a well-made window that's square or rectangle. I'm talking apples to apples. If you took a high-quality window or a low-grade window and you made it curved, that window just became more expensive because of the bending process. And that's typically, you only don't find that typically in vinyl or wood. I've seen the machines that do it. It's a long, slow, methodical process, and that's why it adds quite a bit additional cost to that curve. Even the trim that goes on the wall, like this door system behind me, this would be trim, this would be trim, this would be trim. As soon as you start curving this stuff, up goes the price. So when you're looking at a house to either build or buy, the fewer curved windows or curved doors, this is not a curved door, it's straight. And I love curved doors, they're cool, they look cool, but they're expensive. The least amount of things you put in that house that are curved, or the least amount of things you're buying that already have curved windows or doors that you may end up having to replace, it's quite the eye-opener to a lot of clients when they start getting the pricing on that stuff. I mean, it's really no joke. In a lot of situations, especially if the house is not brick and it's frame, even though you could still do it with a brick house, it just costs more because now you got to get a masoner involved. But a lot of times when I consult with clients, if they have a curved window in its frame, like siding, I ask them, well, is the curve really important to you? Because most of the time it can just be squared off and they can put a rectangular window in there for less cost than what it would have cost for the curved window. So you want to watch out for stuff like that. Another thing inherently is darker colors. I know darker colors can look cool, but no pun intended, most of your darker colors don't stay cool. So you really need to know how long is that color warranted against fading or warping or twisting, because if it's not done right, you're going to find that those darker colors absorb more heat. You have more chance of warpage in the framing system with the door system, and it can get 20, 30, even 40 degrees hotter than a lighter color like white, beige, or even like a cafe cream. So the companies that put the products on that do a better system, like your foils, watch any of my video on foils, and I explain that if you're foiling the process instead of painting the process, the foiling is 8 times thicker than painted products. It's 4 times thicker than a capstock. The foils that your higher end companies use are tested in Australia, Arizona, southern France, and Florida against heat and humidity. They can go inside or outside on that window, and they'll typically give you a 20-year finish warranty on those outside colors. And those outside colors have a white reflective backing that you'll never see that reflects infrared. So you could put 2 colors side by side that look the same, and if you put a temperature gun on both of them, you could have a 20 to 30 degree temperature difference, even though they both appear to be the same color. So those are some of the things you would want to watch for. And again, stay away from the shape windows or doors if you can, because when it comes time to replace them, you're going to spend more money, and try to stay away from those darker colors unless you're extremely confident and knowledgeable. Confidence has nothing to do with knowledge, but at the same time it has everything to do with knowledge. They're intertwined. You want to make sure that if you're going dark on those colors, that it is done with either a really good painting process that has a 20-year warranty or more, or a better foiling process that inherently comes with a 20-year warranty. And again, it's 8 times thicker than painted products, and it's 4 times thicker than a capstock. Anyway, I hope that helps. I'm going to keep the video short. Again, I can't go over everything you're supposed to know about buying a new home, but this should help on the window and door aspect. Again, my name is Jay Johnson, windowpurchase.com. If you found this video helpful, thank you so much.